Today, I want to talk about something simple and powerful. Leadership is not a gender, leadership is a practice, a habit of decisions, influence, and impact. Yet, even now, conversations about leadership often get tangled in stereotypes. Women led this way, men led that way. Those labels miss the point. What matters is not whether a leader is a man or a woman, but whether their choices create clarity, courage, and change. In India and around the world, millions look to leaders for direction in workplaces, homes, schools, and communities. When we box leadership into gendered roles, we limit people and slow progress. Imagine telling a capable leader to play a part because of their gender, not their ability. That would be like asking a gardener to only water half the plants because of their hat. Leadership wasted is potential lost. Across cultures, research and experience show some patterns. Women leaders are often observed to prioritize collaboration, emotional intelligence, and inclusive decision making. Men are more frequently associated with assertiveness, risk taking, and decisiveness. In India, these patterns are shaped further by social expectations, family roles, and organizational norms. Globally, history and institutional design have channeled men into positions of formal power more often, while women have developed strengths in influence, relationship building, and resilience. But patterns are not prescriptions, they are starting points for understanding, not scripts that define individuals. Leadership quality depends on three things: decision making, the impact of those decisions, and the influence a leader generates. Good leaders gather information, listen to diverse voices, weigh risks and values, and act with conviction. That process is gender neutral. A decision that balances empathy with accountability is just as valid as a decisive, bold move that still considers people's dignity. The true measure of leadership is outcomes. Did the choice move the team, organization, or community forward? Did it create sustainable value, fairness, and growth? Impact can be measured, evaluated, and improved, and it does not come stamped with a gender label. Leadership is ultimately relational. How many people did you inspire to act? How did you shift culture, expectations, or possibilities? Influence is earned through trust, competence, and consistency, qualities any person can cultivate. Few examples that illustrate the point. In India, we have women like Kiran Majumdar-Shaw, who brought scientific rigor and entrepreneurial grit, and men like N.R. Narayanan Murthy, whose inclusive management and ethical emphasis transformed industries. Both led by decisions and impact, not because of gender. Globally, leaders like Jacinda Ardern showed empathy and clarity in crisis, while leaders like Angela Merkel combined steady pragmatism with moral authority. Each leadership style produced results suited to their context. Well, at the grassroots level, community leaders, men and women who mobilize neighbors to build schools or clean water system, succeed because listening, persistence, and smart choices, not because of gender. What we should encourage instead: value diverse styles. Systems and teams thrive when they welcome both empathy and assertive, decisive collaboration and decisive action. Create roles and cultures where different strengths complement each other. Measure leadership by outcomes. Define clear goals, track progress, and reward leaders who deliver results ethically and sustainably. Train for decision making and influence. Invest in programs that teach critical thinking, negotiation, emotional intelligence, and communication, not gendered templates. Remove structural barriers. In India and elsewhere, unequal access to education, sponsorship, and flexible policies blocks talent. Fix the systems so capability rises to leadership based on merit and impact. I ask every leader here, whether you identify as a man, woman, or non-binary, whether you lead a team of 2 or thousands, to make one promise: choose courage over comfort. When you face a decision, focus on clarity, fairness, and measurable impact. Mentor across gender lines, sponsor people whose work you believe in, especially when systems would overlook them. Celebrate outcomes, not stereotypes. Leadership should be a ladder open to everyone, built on decisions that count, actions that change lives, and influence that elevates others. When we stop judging leadership by gender and start measuring it by results, we unlock a future where talent leads and every person can rise on merit, heart, and purpose. So let us lead that future, make choices that matters, create impact that lasts. Influence others with integrity, because leadership isn't about who you are, it's about what you do. You all have an every day. Keep watching for more insights. Thank you.